Philly has lost 2 in a row, 6 in the last 8. As Simmons goes to work on Joe Harris and scores easily on the opening possession.
So in a normal for 82 games, that is why you sit there and marvel at what James Harden does nightly. It's one thing to be great for a 10-game stretch. Try doing it for 82.
It's hard enough to do it over the course of one bit in the fourth, the last few games anyway. Here's Irving with a step back over Richardson, and he misses his first shot. Irving missed only 1 shot in his first game back against Atlanta on Sunday as Horford misfires. Rebounded by Harris.
Load a little bit in the second, and that's where they've given up the leads.
Thibault is so long. He'll block shots. He'll get steals. He can also make some threes. There is a block underneath.
Hey, aggressive.
They want him to defer less. In fact, they've said that they've watched Kyrie. He wants Dinwiddie to defer more. And you see it right there. Hitting Dinwiddie in transition in midcourt, and he gets the layup.
Well, just tremendous job by Kyrie. It's something Kenny Atkinson was talking
about. Them on the floor together. And at times when Karis LeVert comes in, they'll play all 3 of those guys together. Richardson, no, and Simmons keeps it alive. 5-point net lead. Philly just 3 for 12 and 0 for 5 from behind the arc. Harris in the paint gets it to go.
One of the things we talked about with Philadelphia is
tough shot, rattles out. Simmons really aggressive the opening minute. Had 2 shots. That's his first attempt since, and he puts it in.
He was down.
He's the best player to come to Colorado since Chauncey Billups.
Wow. The one thing I don't think he used the word perseverance or spin move.
Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving yet to score. 0 for 2 from the floor, and he just turned it over there. Simmons in transition. All the way for the layup.
So everything, because when he's played well. He is a hard-driving, creative guy.
Simmons attacks the rim and stuffs it with the left hand this time. Obviously a lot of discussion about wanting more threes from the coaching staff, but he hasn't attempted one in over a month. In fact, he's only taken 5 all year. And it's not necessarily a negative about Simmons. It's just, I think him expand his game offensively because they know what he can do at the defensive end of the floor.
He's dominant defensively. If you look at his win shares, he is absolutely in the mix for a first-team all-defensive unit.
To the rim this quarter, they haven't shot a free throw yet.
Yeah.
Here's Simmons going again to that offhand, the right hand, which basically is as good as his left when he's at the rim. He's pretty good with that floater, but put up an air ball there. Foul to give here for Philly, and nobody covering DeAndre Jordan. Chasing LeVert, who goes right at Horford. And Thibault hands it off to Simmons, who is 6 of 7 from the field. Harris couldn't handle that pass, and it's a Philadelphia turnover.
A lot to figure out for Philadelphia. Obviously, the fit is a challenge. It still is between he and Simmons. But Horford's been a little bit harder to figure out for this.
And the Rockets on ESPN. 5-minute mark, 5-point lead for the Nets. Simmons got tangled up with Jared Allen. No basket come playoff time because last year, the go-to guy in the postseason for Philadelphia is not here, Jimmy Butler. Simmons goes right at Allen and draws the foul. Good attack.
Kenny told Tom, like, love his aggression, whether it's to score himself or to set his teammate up.
A steal by Harris. Simmons picks up the foul. 6th year out of Virginia, 4th year with the Nets. Here's Richardson, and he swishes it home. Second basket for Richardson. And what kind of a teammate he is, and everybody loves him. Missed by Simmons right at the rim.
You can direct post him and get an easy opportunity.
Dinwiddie throws Ben Simmons to the ground.
Foul is on Spencer Dinwiddie. His first.
1-1. Currently holding down the 8th spot in the East. Richardson steps into a 3-ball. 3rd triple for Philadelphia in 10. Three-point Brooklyn lead, a minute to go here in the half. Simmons working on Dinwiddie again, just trying to outpower him, and he does, going to the right hand.
How are you going to guard on on Bud's staff in Atlanta, and that was the staff that encouraged him to shoot threes.
Yeah, when it started. Richardson in the lane gets it to go. And then Horford, of course, went $8 million a year. And, you know, by the end of that contract, he's going to be inching closer to age 37. Dinwiddie driving, and Horford feeds Allen in the paint. Off-balance shot goes, and Ben Simmons just picked up his third foul. Philadelphia only got to the foul line 4 times in that first half. Here's Tobias Harris swishing home. He would have season-ending surgery, and now not only is he back, but he's playing, you know, 30-plus minutes in consecutive nights. Simmons, wow, missed the dunk. Ball just left his hand there as he
in the midst of that injury, right? There were things said, and then Kyrie came out and said, "Well, I've actually got bursitis." It was interesting because whatever the rules are, you've got.
How long, if he does come off the bench, does that continue? Kyrie just picked up his second foul, second on Brooklyn. Now another net foul. This is on Dinwiddie, his second. You're the only one that wants to know what that's about, right? Ennis banks it in, and a steal by Simmons, and scores against Prince. Ben Simmons, the NBA leader in steals.
Those are momentum-changing plays that he can make. This guy.
Prince creates some space from Harris, can't get it. Wow, Jared Allen hits the deck hard. Remember, they're already without DeAndre Jordan. Their other center who got hurt in the first half is Dinwiddie, mugs Simmons, but it does. Their teammate that he got the three. Richardson looking to answer, can't put up a brick, but Simmons there with the offensive rebound. Here's Harris, a spot up three. It's gone. Has 11 in the quarter, 21 on the night. Now Simmons charged with defending Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie draws the foul, got it on the rim. Excellent defender, guy that can shoot the three. Here's a block by Pell. The Nets on the bench saying that hit the backboard first, but it looks like a good call live by the official. Here's Pell underneath again, and he's fouled, or going to say on the floor. 4 with possession. Here's Ben Simmons, 20 points and 13 shots. 2 of 5 at the line. And Luwawu Cabarrot reaches in about all those ball handlers and playmakers that Brooklyn has. LeVert is one of them. He settled for the 3 that time with the shot clock winding down. Simmons roars into the front court, fires to Korkmaz. His 3 is good.
Come on.
As he is with 3 blocks in the game. And now Philly trying to take the lead for the first time since early in the second quarter. Simmons gives it up to Korkmaz. Back-to-back threes. The fourth. Simmons stuck on 20 points, but he's been looking to facilitate here in the fourth quarter. And he passes to Horford, who hits another. His hand. Good block out, tracks down the loose ball after the Harris miss. Nobody picks up Korkmaz, but he misses the mid-range. Brooklyn currently in the 8th spot in the East. Tied in the loss column for 7th. They have a 5-game lead on the next team, so the 9th place team. Philly's in 6th. As Harris got position underneath, puts it home, and he was fouled, so he'll go.
Hustle, young man.
He's really a good player, and only 21 years old, Jared Allen. Dinwiddie on the drive, can't finish. Allen keeps it alive, and he was fouled again. The hustle. Don't forget Portland and Houston up next here on ESPN. Simmons underneath to Horford, and Horford scores against Prince. Another assist for Simmons here in the fourth. Here's Simmons, back out to Thibault. Extra passing by Richardson. Shot clock down at 2. Harris sees it.